Hey, 49ers fans, let's dive right into some of the biggest developments that are shaking up the NFL landscape and how they might impact our San Francisco 49ers. There has been some monumental news recently that could shift the dynamics of upcoming matchups, especially when it comes to facing the Indianapolis Colts. Daniel Jones, who has been one of the most effective quarterbacks in the league this season, suffered a season-ending torn Achilles. This injury changes everything for the Colts and creates a very different scenario for the 49ers when they go head-to-head in the coming weeks. While we are never cheering for injuries, the reality is that this alters the competitive balance in our favor, and it gives the 49ers a potentially easier path through that matchup. With Daniel Jones out, the Colts have turned to Riley Leonard, a quarterback who had his moment at Notre Dame and was selected late in the draft. While some may view him as an unproven wild card, there are opportunities here to observe how the Colts will adapt with this new face leading their offense. Leonard had limited exposure coming in after Jones' injury, showing flashes but not enough to make definitive judgments. In 31 passing attempts, he completed 18 for 145 yards, without any touchdowns and with one interception. Clearly, it is far too small a sample size to draw major conclusions, but it gives us a sense that the Colts will have an adjustment period. The Niners can take advantage of this transitional phase as they prepare for the game. Meanwhile, Anthony Richardson, another Colts quarterback with a cannon for an arm, remains on injured reserve. Even if activated, his career completion percentage sits at just 50%, with 11 touchdowns and 13 interceptions so far. It is hard to imagine the Colts rushing him into a starting role, especially given the offensive system they are trying to maintain. The likelihood is that Leonard will be the guy to face the 49ers, and that opens up possibilities for our team to exploit a less experienced quarterback in a high-stakes environment. For a team like San Francisco, with an offense and defense firing on all cylinders, this presents a significant strategic advantage. Shifting focus a little, let's talk about other teams in the NFC picture and what their performances mean for the 49ers. The Los Angeles Rams, currently favorites in the NFC, dominated the Arizona Cardinals, but not without revealing cracks in their secondary. The game showed that even dominant teams have vulnerabilities, and for the 49ers, it is a reminder that preparation and execution can exploit these weaknesses. While the Rams may look strong on paper, the reality is that every team has moments where they can be challenged. Watching their games provides insight, even if the immediate impact is not directly relevant to our next matchups. The Chicago Bears also offer an interesting storyline with Caleb Williams at the helm. Williams has struggled with completion percentages and efficiency, particularly in comparison to other quarterbacks in similarly structured offenses. In a recent outing, he went 19 for 35, totaling 186 yards with 3 touchdowns, but also threw a game-sealing interception. Despite increased time of possession and additional plays run by the Bears compared to their counterparts like the Green Bay Packers, their overall production remains inconsistent. For the 49ers, this is an encouraging sign because it suggests that with disciplined execution and a complete team effort, there is a realistic opportunity to challenge and overcome teams like Chicago if all elements of our game are clicking. Looking at the broader landscape, the Seahawks and Rams have each reached 10 wins, signaling that the competition remains fierce in the NFC. However, their recent victories came against teams that are struggling, such as the Falcons and Cardinals, which limits how much can be learned about their true strength. The 49ers have already beaten Seattle earlier in the season and will host them at home later on, so maintaining focus on the details and exploiting weaknesses will be key. Similarly, when the Rams and Seahawks face stronger opponents, their vulnerabilities could become more pronounced, providing strategic insights for the Niners as they prepare for playoff scenarios. Turning back to our own squad, Brock Purdy continues to demonstrate resilience and poise under pressure. While some critics may overlook his achievements or be quick to highlight moments of imperfection, it is undeniable that he has the capacity to lead this team effectively. The quarterback position in the NFL is inherently volatile, and even elite players experience bad stretches or series of plays that challenge their performance. What sets someone like Purdy apart is the ability to recover, adjust, and make smart decisions under pressure, which we have seen consistently throughout the season. His development and leadership, coupled with players like Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, and a supporting cast that includes potential breakout stars, provide the 49ers with the tools necessary to compete at the highest level. Beyond individual performances, the 49ers' approach to each game reflects a strategic awareness that makes a tangible difference. The team has shown the ability to manage risk, throw the ball away when necessary, and wait for the optimal opportunity to attack. This discipline was evident in recent matchups, where the offense displayed patience and adaptability, and the defense capitalized on mistakes without overextending. It is this combination of poise, preparation, and execution that gives the 49ers an edge over opponents who may rely on talent alone without the same level of strategic refinement. Considering all these factors, the Colts quarterback changes, the emerging threats in other NFC teams, the strengths and adaptability of the 49ers, and the leadership of Brock Purdy, the outlook for San Francisco remains strong. Each week offers opportunities to build momentum and gain valuable insights into opponents' tendencies, weaknesses, and adjustments. Observing how other teams handle injuries, rookie quarterbacks, and system changes provides lessons that can be leveraged in our favor. As the season progresses, it is clear that attention to detail, discipline, and maintaining composure in critical situations will separate the 49ers from other contenders in the conference. Even when analyzing standout performances elsewhere in the league, such as Joe Burrow's 2 interceptions in consecutive plays followed by a fumble on a 2-point conversion, or Lamar Jackson's occasional mistakes, it becomes evident how fine the margins are in professional football. Every quarterback, no matter how talented, can experience setbacks in a single series or a short stretch of plays. This reality underscores the importance of consistency, preparation, and taking advantage of opportunities as they arise. For the 49ers, maintaining focus and executing at a high level in these moments is critical to navigating the remainder of the season successfully. The collective picture forms a narrative of opportunity and challenge for San Francisco. While other teams face injuries, rookie uncertainties, or inconsistency, the 49ers have the advantage of stability, experience, and strategic awareness. The coaching staff has demonstrated the ability to adjust, manage games effectively, and develop young talent within the system. The combination of Brock Purdy's leadership, key playmakers on both sides of the ball, and the ability to analyze and exploit opponents' weaknesses sets the stage for a strong performance, not only in upcoming matchups, but also deeper into the playoffs. At the same time, the NFL remains unpredictable. Tennessee's performance against Houston, fluctuations in team performance, and individual player inconsistencies illustrate that no game is guaranteed. San Francisco must approach each contest with focus, preparation, and adaptability, recognizing that even the most formidable opponents can falter. By taking lessons from other teams' vulnerabilities and maintaining the high standards established throughout the season, the 49ers can position themselves to capitalize on every advantage and continue their trajectory toward playoff success. Continuing on from where we left off, the 49ers' upcoming stretch of games presents both opportunities and critical tests that will reveal the true character of this team. The Colts' quarterback situation will be intriguing to watch, particularly with Riley Leonard stepping into the spotlight. While he has had limited exposure so far, Leonard represents a significant variable. His mobility, decision-making, and ability to read complex defenses will be on full display against the 49ers' defense, which has consistently applied pressure, forced turnovers, and disrupted opponents' rhythm throughout the season. This matchup is a test not just of Leonard's readiness, but of the 49ers' ability to capitalize on uncertainty. It is in moments like these that the coaching staff's preparation and in-game adjustments can be decisive. Even though Leonard has shown flashes, his limited experience and the Colts' adjustment to a new offensive leader suggest that the 49ers have strategic edge. The offensive line, led by key veterans, has consistently created opportunities for Brock Purdy and the skill players to execute big plays. The combination of tight ends who can stretch the field, versatile running backs who can exploit space, and receivers who excel in contested catches makes the Niners' offense difficult to contain. By maintaining balance, controlling the tempo, and making calculated decisions, the 49ers can dictate the flow of the game, forcing a rookie quarterback to navigate a high-pressure environment without the safety net that a seasoned starter provides. Looking beyond the Colts, the 49ers' position in the NFC standings has implications for playoff seeding and matchups. With 9 wins currently on the board, every game carries significance not only for morale, but for strategic placement. While the Seahawks and Rams have recently reached 10 wins, their schedules have included weaker opponents, highlighting that raw win totals do not always reflect true strength. The 49ers' consistent performance against a range of adversaries, including both high-powered offenses and physically dominant defenses, positions them as a team capable of adapting to diverse challenges. This adaptability will be critical in the playoffs, where preparation, execution, and mental toughness often determine outcomes more than raw talent alone. Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears represent another critical test. Williams has struggled with accuracy and decision-making, particularly when under pressure, but the Bears' offensive system compensates by running additional plays and emphasizing time of possession. Despite this, their efficiency remains inconsistent, presenting opportunities for the 49ers to disrupt rhythm and create turnovers. The defensive strategy will focus on exploiting gaps in protection, applying pressure at key moments, and forcing difficult throws. If the 49ers can execute their game plan while minimizing mistakes, they have a strong chance of controlling the pace and outcome, turning potential volatility in the opponent's quarterback into a tangible advantage. The broader context of the league underscores the importance of preparation and situational awareness. Watching elite quarterbacks like Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson experience uncharacteristic mistakes reminds us that the NFL is unpredictable. Even the most talented players are vulnerable to a sequence of misjudgments or unexpected pressures. This reality reinforces why the 49ers' combination of experience, coaching acumen, and versatile personnel can create opportunities in high-stakes situations. Each game is an exercise in discipline, adaptability, and execution, and the team that manages these elements most consistently often emerges victorious. One of the most compelling aspects of the 49ers' approach is their ability to adjust dynamically during games. Brock Purdy has shown an evolving mastery of situational awareness, knowing when to take risks, when to throw the ball away, and when to rely on the running game to control the clock. His decision-making under pressure has improved steadily, reflecting both natural growth and the influence of a coaching staff that emphasizes preparation and adaptability. The offense is no longer just a collection of talent. It is a coordinated unit capable of responding to defensive schemes, exploiting mismatches, and maintaining composure in critical moments. This level of execution is what differentiates championship-caliber teams from merely talented rosters. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In an astonishing twist that has sent shockwaves through the NFL community, rumors are swirling that the San Francisco 49ers have pulled off one of the most audacious moves in recent memory. Sources close to the team hint at a blockbuster signing, with whispers pointing to none other than Jordan Love and Myles Garrett potentially joining the ranks of the red and gold. If true, this could redefine the landscape of the league and immediately catapult the 49ers into championship conversations. Jordan Love, the young quarterback whose potential has been the subject of endless debate, is said to have reached terms with San Francisco in what insiders are describing as a game-changing acquisition. Analysts speculate that his mobility, arm strength, and knack for big plays could inject a new level of unpredictability into the 49ers' offense, giving head coach Kyle Shanahan a tantalizing array of options. Fans who have been clamoring for a dynamic, dual-threat QB may finally get exactly what they've been waiting for. Adding to the frenzy is the reported arrival of Myles Garrett, one of the most dominant defensive forces in the league. The thought of pairing Garrett's relentless pass rushing skills with San Francisco's already formidable defensive scheme has pundits imagining nightmare scenarios for opposing quarterbacks. Sources suggest Garrett's presence could instantly elevate the team's defensive front, creating a synergy with Nick Bosa and Fred Warner that few offenses could hope to survive. The combination of Love and Garrett in San Francisco has ignited a whirlwind of speculation across social media, with fans and insiders dissecting every potential matchup, scheme adjustment, and Super Bowl implication. Some skeptics question how such high-profile talents could coexist under the same system, while others argue this could be the dawn of a new 49ers dynasty. While official confirmation is still pending, the sheer buzz around these rumored signings is impossible to ignore. If even half of the whispers hold water, the 49ers may be on the verge of orchestrating a transformation that shakes the NFL to its core. For now, the league and its fan base waits with bated breath, imagining a future where San Francisco is home to one of the most thrilling duos in modern football history. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.